Medicinal food, ancient plant knowledge, health and wellness technology, the ancient future of food, the ancient future of food, Ayurvedic, Amazonian, Chinese herbal wisdom, Superfood, tonic, medicinal mushrooms, the ancient future of food.
Aloha and welcome. I'm Kubby, founder of Medicinal Foods, and I'd like to welcome you to the ancient future of food. I've traveled all over the world sourcing the highest quality cacao, medicinal mushrooms, tonic herbs, creating products that made such a profound impact in my life and my journey from illness to wellness, from asthma, lung infections, candida, to a state of vibrant health. Products like living greens, cacao elixir, coffee break. And so I just look forward to sharing these products with you and invite you to sit back and relax, and I'm going to go through some of them. Be sure to get my freebies up in the corner, which is the cacao cleanse, showing you how to work with chia seed and this product, cacao elixir, to be able to cleanse out a lot of the undigested material hanging out in our colon with chia seed that expands 20 times its size. You can get the free cavity healing protocol, pineal awakening protocol, and the 9 biohacks to feeling like $1 million. Because I believe that if you feel great and you take these products that make you feel amazing, then you'll get to the mental state that allows us to have that kind of spontaneous healing and be able to overcome anything in our lives. So I'm going to take you through the products, and I promise to make it our chocolate line is some of the tastiest chocolate people have said they've ever tasted, and it contains our shaman's blend, which is maca, mucuna, ashwagandha, chlorella, spirulina, and it creates this mood enhancing effect that actually people have said that they've said they've gotten off their antidepressants. We're not making any medical claims here, but because of the ashwagandha, mucuna, and the cacao in the chocolate, it actually creates this 1,000-fold neurotransmitter, up to 1,000-fold increase. So you get this happy, feel-good effect from it. Another product we have, our cacao elixir, also has the shaman's blend and the hemp protein, which helps kind of ground it out. This is a healthy hot chocolate that you can also blend cold. You can make a chocolate ice cream. It's very versatile. You can bake with it. It's unsweetened, as you can see. So, for people worried about candida, like in my situation, I wanted to be able to have a chocolate treat that didn't feed the monsters, so to speak. We also have some of the highest and best all organic veggies in this amazing product called Living Greens, which is 10 veggies, 4 grasses, fermented, and it really nourishes you at your core. If you go to this page, you'll see a great testimonial by Kia Miller, who said that she does 3 scoops 3 times a day, and she just felt like something was missing in her diet. She's a Kundalini yoga teacher, travels all over the world, is really on the go. So to be able to get your kids to eat their greens, it's pretty amazing. My daughter just eats this right out of the bag, and you just take a scoop, put it in water, stir it up with maybe a little lemon and ice if you want to get fancy. But that's our Living Greens product. Next up is another fabulous drink called Coffee Break. This is Chaga, Reishi, and maca with extracts of chicory, dandelion, barley, and rye. So this is a coffee substitute that is non-acidic, non-addictive, and I just want to drink it in the morning and at night. I didn't put any, there is things that are energizing that build your chi and your jing, but it's not something that is going to be keeping you up at night. So this is an amazing drink that people are mixing into their coffee to alkalize it, to help give it some minerals. And this is actually one of our best-selling products right now, along with the chocolate-covered almonds that are sprouted, salted, and they're organic. I mean, it's hard enough to find organic almonds, let alone sprouted almonds. So these are a real treat. It makes kind of a lighter fare than just a regular chocolate-covered almond that's roasted, which is carcinogenic. But this is pretty exciting as well because the chocolate is not as sweet, so it's lower on the glycemic index. All of our chocolate is, along with our chocolate-covered mulberries. These mulberries are white Turkish mulberries that are so creamy. It's almost like a butterscotchy kind of taste, and you know, they're one of my favorite products as well. Probably the most sought after is our chocolate covered macadamia nuts, which I don't even have a bag of them right here because they go so fast. Macadamia nuts in their own sense have the highest amount of monounsaturated fats of any nut, in that 1-to-1 ratio of the omega-3s and 6s. One of the products in our lineup that I'm most excited about is our medicinal mushrooms. The Chaga, Reishi, and Cordyceps are one of the most incredible tools to build the immune system, and all of the other antifungal, anti-cancer aspects. You know, we can't say they cure cancer in humans, but people use them for their beloved pets to, you know, help them with cancer and stuff like that. It's one of the products I researched the most when I tried to find the highest potency medicinal mushrooms. A lot of stuff on the market is just ground up mycelium, the network, before the fruiting body comes. And honestly, I don't think that's even good for you, just raw mycelium. Historically, ancient Chinese herbalists would do some kind of hot extraction, boil it, and or do like an alcohol tincture to extract out those polysaccharides and beta glucans. Ours, depending on the batch, has up to 80 or 90% polysaccharides and beta glucans. We do a hot steam extraction, and oftentimes there's the super potent baby mushrooms, the mycelium, the fruiting body, and the spore. So our mushrooms are full spectrum. The first mushroom we'll talk about is the Cordyceps. This is a Jing tonic. It's an incredible oxygenator. It allowed me to heal my adrenal fatigue, and it's a lung and adrenal tonic. So I use the Cordyceps diving, and I take a little bit before I dive, but it was actually developed with Dr. Richard Allen Miller, who I first interviewed, and learned that he worked with the 1st Battalion Navy SEALs to actually increase their breath hold. I ended up diving with this stuff over 100 feet, and you know, holding my breath for over 3 minutes. So it definitely noticed the oxygenation ability, and also the energy. I mean, I have tons of energy on this stuff. It's a performance enhancer. It's used in sports, but Cordyceps has been over harvested in the Himalayas, and now it's grown in a lab in low temperature and low oxygen environment to simulate those Tibetan highlands. The Cordyceps in the past has gone for up to, you know, $40,000, $35,000 a pound, and this now, with modern growing techniques, we can bring it to you at a fraction of the cost. Our mushrooms are slightly more expensive than regular mushrooms out there, but a lot of those mushrooms are just ground up raw mycelium. We do a hot steam activation, I'll say, to unlock all the goodness in there. And the next one we'll look at is the Chaga. The Chaga has been known as the gift from the gods for the Siberian, the diamond in the forest for the Japanese, and the king of plants for the Chinese. It's got the highest ORAC level, which measures antioxidants, and that's because of the superoxide dismutase, a very powerful antioxidant that's in the Chaga. You'll notice our Chaga is lighter than the black kind of wild Chaga. Again, we aren't over harvesting the wild Chaga. We're growing it in a lab in the ideal conditions complications. Chaga also contains the antiviral phytosterols and the anti-tumor ergosterols. So this is an amazing product, and it's also included in our coffee break, and we also put it in our cacao elixir. So the next one we're going to talk about is the reishi. If you think about a reishi mushroom, its body, it looks like it's covered in shellac. It's one cell wall thick, and yet it protects itself in the forest. Nothing can touch it. So for us, it passes its immune system onto us, and a lot of people I share the mushrooms with, like my mom's partner, would get sick every year building these houses in Lake Tahoe. And the first time he got on the mushrooms, he stopped getting sick. So another thing my daughter eats right out of the bag, and it's something that I just use for my daily regimen. I put in the chi tonic, I put it in the coffee break, I put it in the cacao elixir, and sometimes I just eat it straight. Our medicinal mushrooms are great to be used in conjunction with our tonic herbs, like chi tonic. Chi tonic is a blend of all these different herbs. Like we've got schizandra, astragalus in there for warming energy, rhamania, licorice, lychee, schizandra to penetrate all the meridian lines. I mean, we've got tangerine, salvia, cardamom. This formulation is actually really balanced with the licorice as well, as called the Great Harmonizer. It's pure Chinese herbs that we have studied for thousands of years, and our bodies recognize the innate intelligence of the herbs, of the sun energy coming through the plants to us that our bodies know what to do with. And these tonic herbs, according to Rhamania, a premier tonic herbalist in Los Angeles, he said they're the best formulations he's ever seen. So that really means a lot to me, because I spent a lot of time formulating these blends, like the spirit tonic. This blend of herbs that includes albizia, a super shen tonic. I made this product for myself. This one was for meditation, but people are pulling it off the shelves and ordering cases of it at a time because they found it really helps them with sleep. So that's exciting to me, because the body treats lack of sleep as a horrible disease. So sleep is a really important thing to do for our health and well-being. But the spirit tonic, again, pure Chinese herbs. This one was for meditation, but people are pulling it off the shelves and ordering cases of it at a time because they found it really helps them with sleep. So that's exciting me, because the body treats lack of sleep as a horrible disease. So sleep is a really important thing to do for our health and well-being. But the spirit tonic, again, pure Chinese herbs. There's no fillers or anything like that. And you can just mix that right into your tea. You sweeten it with a little bit of honey. And it's a great nightcapper to just kind of quiet the mind, to pull all the thoughts out of the mind. And we also have some other tonic herbal blends like Love Tonic. Love Tonic is my wife's favorite product. It has all these amazing female balancing herbs like schizandra, which penetrates all the meridians and keeps things juicy, longan, lychee, cinnamon, morinda. So these are like beauty herbs that are great for the skin. By keeping these juicy, I mean it builds. These herbs traditionally were used to build female elixirs over time, and the women can't, they're the embodiment of yin. So women can't have too much yin, and that's what these herbs are, yin herbs. So my wife and my daughter eat it out of the bag as well, and you can just put it in your tea and put some honey in there. So the Love Tonic. I hope you enjoyed learning some more about medicinal foods. I hope you go and try some. I created these products to make you just feel great, want to get up and go for it in your day. And if we can change our mindset, I believe everything, can change from there. Go over to freebies and stay in touch. We send an update on the full moon once a month, but you'll get these freebies from my heart. Thanks so much for watching if you got this far. And if you're on YouTube, let's share this because we want to get more people eating medicinal foods and doing what Hippocrates said to let food be thy medicine, and in a lot of cases with these products, let medicine be thy food. So aloha again from the big island of Hawaii. I'm Sky Kubby. Blessings.
And again, something comes across your path in life that gives you the boost that you need. So I just had an experience with this product in the last 6 months where I've been dosing pretty highly on it, 3 scoops 3 times a day. And my energy has just flourished. I feel really strong, and I feel like I have the stamina that I haven't had for a long time. It's giving me like a new lease on life.
We got one life, so we not gon' waste it. Living large like the rich and the famous. Give me more. We about to blow. Give me more. Give me more. We got one life, so we not gon' waste it. Living large like the rich and the